Alright, what we're going to do here is show you how to share the database on the network shared drive. Now, this won't work on putting on something like SharePoint. Um, the goal here is to share it on a shared folder. That means internal to your office, only your shop, your orderly room has access to it. Okay, so right here, first thing you got is you download the file. You're going to go ahead and extract it. Just select extract all, and you want to put it on your C drive in the folder called ORDB. Okay, so go ahead and hit extract. Then we're going to go to that location, C drive, and then right here you can see it was created, and then there's some files inside. Alright, each computer will need these files on its computer, on its in that C drive. So each computer you plan on putting on, computer 1, 2, and 3, or 1 and 2, however you're going to configure it, needs to have this file on there. So you would go to each one of those computers and you would put it on their C drive. So I'm just going to go ahead and extract this to the desktop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag a copy into each one of these computers. Okay, so each one has it in there now. Alright, so what you're going to do, the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into the orderly room, the data file. This is where the back end, where your data is at. This is the piece that's going to go on the share drive. So I'm going to create another computer right here, and I'm just going to call it shared drive, just for example purposes. I'm going to open that up. Now all I got to do is take this back end file that you just went into, and we're going to drag it to the share drive. Now you can create a backup or whatever you want to do. Truthfully, I would just delete it off the computers. You're not going to need it on the computers because only thing that file serves the purpose of is holding your data. And if you leave it on your computer, you run the risk of updating that file and not updating the share drive, because it is possible that your soldiers or yourself could accidentally link it to the wrong file. So if you have multiple copies of that file floating around, you're going to accidentally link it to the wrong one. Alright, so we took that out. And again, probably the best thing is to do, actually, rather than just move that, I'm going to put this back, and I'm going to drag the whole folder over. So the whole folder, that whole data file folder, is going to go onto your shared drive. And you want to make sure you place it some places and get accidentally deleted as well. Alright, so the only files left in here is the logo file and the front end file represented by FE. And the back end file on the server is represented by BE. Alright, now, once you've done that, go into each computer and delete that folder, that or data file. Just delete it, because you don't want these computers having it in there at all. So we're going to go in and delete all three. So that one's already been deleted. Alright, so the only thing we got left is the share drive, and then we'll just say the first computer that you're going to install on. So this is the main computer, the very first one. Each computer you're going to do the same thing. You're going to open up that front end file. You're going to get that message until you've gotten the license key. If you already got the license key, you're not going to get that. This is the serial number that you would send to get the license key. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and open it up. Chances are, alright, you might get an error like this. If you get this error, is because your files are not linked right now. That's because you took that back end file and you put it on your share drive, which is good, because it's good so you can see this and see how this works. Alright, so we hit OK. What we're going to do is going to go to Utilities, Link Table Manager, Always Prompt, select All, hit OK, and it's going to open up and ask you where you want to do it, where you want to find that backend file at. That's what it's asking you for. So we're going to go to the share drive, that orderly data file, and open up that backend. Just double click on it. Then it's going to tell you all files are linked successfully, and then you know everything's good, because now when I click on the personal data, it's going to open it right up. Now all my drop down menus and everything's working how they should. If you have any questions, feel free to send an email, and we'll be at support@armydatabase.com. Thank you.